Rob Tebber here for ID Boxing. Delighted to be joined by Aaron Ramsdale. We're here in the Bick in Bournemouth after Chris Billam-Smith's thrilling win over Isaac Chamberlain. Aaron, that was some night here at the Bick.
Some fight, some night as well, from start to finish. Started off with one of my pals, Lee Cutler, winning his fight. Then Chris, absolute amazing fight, you know. Some scrap. And then obviously Joe finishing off at the end. So a good all-round performance tonight for the lads I know.
Chris has spoken openly about wanting to bring a big show down here, headline on Sky Sports. Bournemouth, not a conventional boxing town or a place to take a big show, but it seemed to go off pretty well tonight.
Absolutely. You could probably say Bournemouth's not a conventional footballing town, but it has a great atmosphere when the football comes down here. And when you've got a man like that putting on a show, people are going to turn up, and this is only the start for him, and then for him fighting, and also in Bournemouth. Come back down in a couple of months, maybe a year or two at a vitality, bigger crowd, bigger show, and hopefully it'll be a world title instead.
You're obviously an elite athlete in a different sport. What does it mean to you to see Lee Cutler, Joe Pigford, Chris Billam-Smith? Obviously different sport, still very, very high level. How do you look at that as somebody in a different trade?
Sensational. It's probably more than what we do. I'd never step in that ring and do what they do. I don't know why they do it either. The dedication they show throughout the training camps, making weight, having someone punch you in the head, and then having the determination and the resilience to get through it. You know, everyone who got in that ring tonight is dedicated and everything, like I said, and you know, it shows great just inspiration, you know, from my side. Just seeing how well they do and why they do it. They love the game. And the big man here is taking all the plaudits, rightly so.
What does it mean to Kit to come back down here as well? Of course, you will be coming back down here at the start, well, next season, this season coming up with Bournemouth being promoted, but a great excuse, as good an excuse as any to come back down to Bournemouth.
Yeah, I don't need an excuse to come back, and I've still got my house down here, so I come back as much as I can, but like I said, when this guy's going to put on a show, you don't want to miss it. There wasn't a spare seat in the house. It's great to see half of the Bournemouth squad here as well, so I get to see some of my old friends. You know, he's a big Bournemouth supporter, and they're a big supporter of him. So, like you say, I don't need an excuse to come back, but tonight was a special occasion, and I love watching him live in the flesh.
I just overheard something over there. You once upon a time shared a ring with Chris Billam-Smith. You said you didn't want to get in the ring, but you have done in the past.
Yeah, so I used to go over to Bendel's gym every Monday. So we play on a Saturday. Every Monday I go over and do circuit training and a bit of sparring. Lee Cutler got dealt with a couple of times. But yeah, once shared a ring with a big man. I think he was taking it probably 15% on me, body shots, and I was trying to do everything to his face. He still came out on top. But yeah, I used to love it. I got into it. Just doing circuit training, working on the pads. And yeah, so I got to see these guys at work really, really up and close, and it's something I miss doing. And tonight it's brought me back close with the sport again.
World title shot next for Chris Billam-Smith?
Has to be. Vitality Stadium, world title. Don't want to put too much pressure on him, but it has to be done.
And final one on yourself, obviously upcoming season. What are your goals for the upcoming Premier League season?
To win as many football matches as possible. You know, we're in the Europa League, we're in the Premier League. For me, successful season will be Champions League football next year, if that's qualifying for winning the Europa League or top four. For us as a team, young team, that'll be good for me. But we'll just see how it goes. It's a long goal year. The main thing is I just want to enjoy it and have a good time throughout the season.
Of course, we've got the World Cup to look forward to at the end of the year as well. I'm sure you've got more than one eye on that.
Yeah, I've got an eye on that. If that's a playing capacity, a fan capacity, or a squad capacity, I can't wait for it. It'll be an amazing atmosphere, different atmosphere because over the winter, and we'll wait and see, and hopefully we'll win the World Cup and we'll have a great winter.
Coming home?
Football's coming home.
Yeah. Aaron Ramsdale, thanks very much for speaking to ID Boxing. I'm glad to see you here in sunny old Bournemouth. Look forward to catching up with you soon.
Thank you very much.